Here we go.
How is it going today, Lord? This is my Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you Zack Snyder's Justice League. It just dropped on
this morning.
This morning, sometime this morning on HBO Max. I don't know. Depending on where you are, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it's finally here. We've been waiting, and I first of all, spoilers. Alright?
Fully
spoilers.
If you have not watched it yet, you sit that 4 hours and you go watch it, okay? If y'all were able to watch Avengers, Endgame and Infinity War and all that stuff, y'all can sit through this, okay? So
before we spoil it though, we're just gonna give y'all like a little non-spoiler review real quick. It definitely was better.
Short, I'm about to say make it short.
It's gonna be tiny. It was definitely better than what we had.
It was way
unfortunately, Zack had a death in his family, and so they had to pick up Josh Whedon, who did a lot of reshoots, basically like 75% of the movie, and basically turned it into something that what we saw in theaters, which was like, it was just like weird. It was like, why is this doing this? And why does this look like this?
We had a lot of questions that were unanswered. Flash and Cyborg were barely in the movie. They were in there for like maybe 15 minutes tops through that whole thing. But now we got their justice.
We got even some future stuff that we might be looking forward to. That looks amazing. So I cannot wait. And that was our non-spoiler review. Now you got 5 seconds, okay, before we get into this spoiler talk, okay?
4, 3, 2, 1. It was lit.
It was great. It was great.
All right, they showed so much more of Cyborg's backstory, which I thought was very important to the whole plot of the movie, because they're dealing with mother boxes. Like Cyborg is made from a mother box. Like show more of him, which they did. And they showed more of him and his father. And I gotta say, the parts with like his background story and showing like how his family dynamic was and everything, it low key made me almost like cry.
Tear up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
In there because I'm just like, and it just made me cry because it showed that he was at Gotham University or whatever.
Gotham City University.
Gotham City University. Playing on the team, star football player, and he's smart too. Which you don't usually see. So then, he's just looking at everybody cheering for him, and then seeing his mom there, of course, cheering for him, and then see that empty seat that should be for his dad. His dad didn't show up. Then he's just in the car, crying and stuff, as in, he's a full adult. So it's like with him crying as an adult, it just shows that, you still want to make both of your parents proud.
Exactly.
And we had the debate. We were like, is it worse for your parent to either not, for you to not know, your dad and he's not there, or for your dad to be present and still not be there? And we was being present and still not there, because sometimes some dads can't be there, not by their choice, like Barry's dad. Barry's dad is in jail for murdering the mom of Barry Allen, which he didn't.
So we know why. It was Reverse Flash.
He did that, but he's in prison.
But he doesn't know that yet.
He's in prison because of that, but Barry knows.
And we saw that scene in the movie.
Saw that. They showed that.
They showed that scene. They was in the phones.
We didn't get this in the first movie.
Exactly.
No, it was just a lot more touching, connecting moments.
Yeah, we also saw Flash save Iris.
I think that was Iris.
I think that was.
They never said her name.
No, it was
sure that was Iris.
Yeah, it was y'all know if y'all know.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know, you would just be sitting there yo, they making this eye contact and they obviously like this girl.
I thought that scene was kind of funny because he was saving her and going super fast, and he had all this time to sit there and stare at her being so beautiful, she is great, rubbing on her face while she's flying through the car.
And you know what's funny? So they had a truck, and then the truck driver eating a sandwich, and he dropped the sandwich on the ground, and he was really trying to look at him wrong. I'm like, bro, the sandwich is gone now, okay? There's no 5-second rule.
You are sitting up way too high, sir, to go get that burger.
You want that burger bad.
He said, man, I'm going to get this burger.
Right, so.
He said, forget the lines in front of me.
Right, so Iris' car, she got this old classic car that wasn't starting up, so.
But she wasn't paying attention.
She wasn't paying attention. But the light was red. He wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention, but she wasn't paying attention
because she was staring at Barry. Yeah, exactly.
She was staring at Barry.
And Barry was staring at her.
They're both looking like.
And then he got this hot dog. They put it in his pocket during the scene.
Trying to get
Okay, I'm back.
a job because he's struggling to get a job and everything.
It was nice. They had Wonder Woman. We made scene.
I love the opening scene.
Amazing.
When she's saving the people that are held hostage in that like museum, and like they're trying to blow it up and turn into the Dark Ages and stuff like that. And a dude was about to do single shot against everybody, but then she blocked one, so he put it to auto. And
she was in that.
And then
she was moving fast.
I
was like, that's how you show.
This is what we wanted to see in Wonder Woman 1984.
Exactly.
Like, we wanted to see that type of action. We didn't get it.
We didn't get that.
I was just like, this is what we want to see. Like her going fast, zooming.
She
boom,
was
boom.
zooming.
Like she was going in.
And she was blocking, but boy, she was kicking them.
Yes.
I was like, I don't like when, I don't know, for some reason they do this.
What?
They be like, oh yeah, I am a strong one. I hate, like we always bring that up.
I always say that.
I hate that. Don't show, tell us.
Don't tell us.
I'm sorry. Don't tell us. Show us. There you go. I'm sorry.
Because like I have a thing, like because I was explaining, like I don't know if y'all heard me say this before, but like that's why like I couldn't stand like the Batwoman show.
Yeah.
Because it was like okay, we get it, that she's like the woman Batman, but like it was like just like they were force feeding it to you, like with the script, like oh the suit will look better with a woman in it. Like we get it. The show is called Batwoman. We get it. But you're a woman.
Yeah.
You don't have to force it through their mouths. Like just if you're strong, just beat it. You ain't gotta be like, oh, because I'm a woman, I'm strong. Like no.
Nah.
And with the Amazon, that's why I love the mascara because all of them, they just exude strength. They just exude braveness. Like, and I just love that because they don't have to say anything.
No.
They just do it, and I just love that. So I was like, like the whole Amazon, like. Art, because they have parts. The whole Amazon part. I was sitting there like.
So in the movie, they have 6 parts. And so the first beginning, we end up with Batman v Superman, and that sets off the events of the Mother Box being awakened because now Superman died, and so now they're like, but it's our chance now because we had to deal with him. Yeah. And it was just like,
the lanterns.
Or the lanterns. I don't know where the lanterns at. We saw a couple cameos of the lantern. They showed, the way like Wonder Woman told Batman. The whole story of the mother,
like what happened with this whole war and like with the man, like how they separated the 3 mother boxes. Like the Atlanteans had theirs, the Amazonians had theirs, and then man had theirs, and like they all like kept it protected. And I thought that our man way was kind of
They say
y'all dig like okay, so like Atlanta, like you see all the complex ways they are protecting these boxes at both the mascara and Atlantis. You see, man, they just dig a hole.
They dug a hole and put the mother box in the hole somewhere. And I'm like,
they just not gonna find that, huh?
Nobody's gonna remember this. Nobody's gonna know what it's about. We just put it in the hole. Like what? Like. But Atlanta's guarding theirs. They got guards on there 24/7. That mascara got guards for theirs. We put ours in the hole.
That's why the mother box has been moved around so much because somebody's gonna eventually find it. And then that moves from. I think the Nazis they said
the Nazis find it in Italy or something. Something like that.
It was in Italy, and then
Nazis took it in Italy. We won the war, America.
Then we took it. America.
It got
then. Cyborg's dad got onto it.
Yeah, got a hold of it.
And that's how they got it.
Yep, because they had it in lockup for that many years until, we get our Superman.
And then, he was looking into it.
Yeah, they was like, we looking in the Superman ship. We might as well get this other old thing that nobody knows about. And that's how he was able to save Cyborg. And it was just, the whole arc was so nice. The way they did it was so great. I'm like, they need like, every movie needs like a director's cut. Like to show like just specifically what it is. What like their vision is about. Because there's a lot of deleted scenes that we don't get that you'd be like, oh, that might have been like really good to see.
Because like that was a touching moment, seeing like how like Cyborg could like hack into basically anything that he wants.
Oh yeah, that was
basically.
Nice.
And then like he saw like this woman that like works hard at a diner. She has kids and stuff like that, and she even saved old food that people weren't eating and put it in her pocket so that she would go outside and give it to a homeless person because they need food. And then she gets home and there's an eviction notice because she didn't have enough money. She had like $11 in her name, and then Cyborg saw her at the ATM and he said, we're gonna stack this up, and made her get 100,000. I was like, that is so nice. Like that is so good.
That is nice.
Like, this is what we want to see.
That was beautiful. That was a very beautiful scene.
Yes, I was like, I almost cried there.
I loved everything. We even had a Lois scene. We got a lot of Lois too.
Yeah.
We got Martha.
We got Martha. We got Lois.
We got Lois. We have Martian freaking Manhunter, which just with the way they tied him in was like, wait,
like,
what?
You were not paying attention, and you weren't about to pay attention.
I was not, because I was like, what's up with this scene right here?
Yeah, because like we know that Lois and Martha are both grieving because Martha lost her son.
Yeah.
Lois lost basically her husband because she's wearing the ring. Like she said yes to him, but he was dead. So it was just like they're both like grieving and everything, and like they're having the heart to heart. And then Dwayne was like, he was going to the bathroom. I was like, I'm gonna pause it. He was like, you don't have to pause it. I'm like, yes, I do, because it might be something.
Yeah, because I was like, me personally, I'm like, Lois, you can tell them about Lois. I know Lois is Lois. You know what I'm saying? She's just Superman's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna just keep watching it. He's like, you're right, because there might be something important, and there was, because one of them turned. Was it Martha?
Martha turned into Martian.
Martha was walking away.
Martian Manhunter,
and when
right?
she got in the hallway, her eyes lit up red. So I was like, what the hell?
What the hell? I was like,
what's going on there? And then you see that she transforms into Martian Manhunter, and then he transformed into someone else
like
that
a
looks
general.
like they were like they were in like the government.
Really high in the army government.
So I was like, wait.
Had a whole bunch of stripes and stars on his uniform. So
and
I was like,
don't remember that in the first one.
Nope, that was not in the first one.
Oh, they're gonna have Martian Manhunter here? Is he gonna help in the fight?
I was like, he's gonna help?
Which he didn't.
But
they showed him like towards the end, which is basically like leading into like a second.
Maybe a second Justice League, which I want more than ever now. They did this.
Yep, because the way they did it this time is like they ended it like to where like they couldn't get the mother boxes. They separated the Unity and everything like that. But they did say that the anti-life equation is still here on Earth. So Darkseid not done. And when they showed Darkseid, I was so happy because they showed Granny Goodness and in the background. I was like,
I was like, I was like, ooh, okay. But we can't forget about, we did Themyscira, we did Flash, we did Cyborg. Batman, he's having this thing where like he regrets what he did.
Yeah, he feels bad because he took a part in like weakening Superman and leading to his death because like he shot that kryptonite arrow.
Yeah. So it's like now he's he's
trying to right his wrongs.
Right his wrongs, and so they use they use the mother box to revive Superman. And that's how they get Superman back up.
And it heavily relied on Flash
and Cyborg.
Yeah, Flash and Cyborg. Same thing with the end fight too, because in order to stop the Unity, they had to separate it. In order to separate it, Cyborg could touch it, but he needs to charge of the electricity that
Finally, Cyborg is playing a big role in a movie. Finally.
Flash could generate and everything, and and it was like they got to a point like where like they lost basically because they was trying to.
Alright, I'm back, y'all.
Before the Unity formed, and then it finally synchronized, and then when it did, that's when you saw Darkseid come with Granny Goodness, and then you just saw the portal, then it just exploded, and everybody basically died. But Flash went so fast that he was able to go like back in the
Travel back in time. Yep, in the Speed Force. I'm glad they
back in time. I was like, yes.
I'm telling you, the scenes are amazing. Like the fight scene with Superman, amazing. Steppenwolf, every time he comes in there, you are like, this dude is coming. Like
That ice breath was cold.
Oh yeah, Superman came back. And he froze Steppenwolf's style I was like, woo! And when that fight with Superman, you just felt like
he's hitting
this is super And what else are we missing anything? Oh, they also Lex Luthor escaped from Arkham Homes or something like that.
Yeah, it didn't say Arkham Asylum. It said Arkham emotional troubled
youth.
Home.
I don't know. But it was he escaped from that, and then we saw Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was like,
I feel like they casted Deathstroke perfectly.
They did.
He looks great now. Now, Lex Luthor, I do not like.
It just doesn't feel like menacing to me.
Yes.
For other people, they might like Lex.
There's gonna be other people I know in the comments like, oh, I think it's a great Lex Luthor. Okay, cool. But to me, no. I would not be looking at him and thinking that this man is a threat.
He's a little too quirky for me.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing the shows.
We just watched Justice League Unlimited. And Lex Luthor was like,
he's not the biggest, but I'm saying
he's kind of intimidating.
And he's like intimidating. He has like a deep voice.
Yep.
Like, how am I going to be threatened by this Lex Luthor? I'm not.
I know. I'm not trying to compare, but it's just like he's a little too quirky for me. Right, and then Lex Luthor told Deathstroke that
Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yup, exactly. And it's just like, ooh, that's gonna be good. And then through the epilogue, you see like a future, and that's when we see Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah, and because I was
Go ahead. This is you. This all you right here. This all you.
To the end, yo, I was like, okay, so where's Joker at? Because we thought that he was gonna like somehow help in the fight or whatever. But come to find out, it looks like a dream that may tie into the second movie if they do a Justice League 2. Like this dream comes true, you know, because it's like okay, it's like set to like in a world where Lois Lane is dead. And I think Superman's going crazy because she's dead, and he's over there teaming up with Deathstroke because we saw Flash in his new like tech suit.
It looked like Mad Max. I ain't gonna lie, it looked like Mad Max. There, and I think that something happened to Aquaman too because Mara was like, I gotta get him back for what he did to Arthur, so I'm thinking that he's gone too. So Lois is gone, Aquaman is gone, Cyborg is still there. And then Joker is like sitting there talking his crap to Batman. Batman over here cursing. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, because Batman said, I will effing kill you.
Because Joker was over there.
Joker was talking about, because Mara was like, Batman was trying to say like, he knows how it feels to lose a loved one and stuff. And she was like, how do you know? Who did you ever love, basically?
And here comes Joker.
Joker was like, oh, he knows how to lose a loved one. He lost a mother, a father. And then Batman's like, you better be careful what you're saying. Next. Yep. And then, go ahead.
He's like, you won't. He was like, I will kill you. And he was like, you won't kill me. And I was like, his laugh, I ain't gonna lie, Jared Leto's laugh could have been better. I feel like he should have had that loud. But also, you gotta be quiet because Superman can hear you. Yeah. So he was chuckling a little bit, and that's when Superman came.
Well, he don't care if, that's true. Yeah.
Yep, and then they were talking about alternate,
like,
and he was like, how many alternate timelines you gonna screw up? So I'm thinking that they gotta work, the villains obviously gotta work together.
Robin that died too.
And I was like,
how many, he said, your father, you lost your father, you lost your mother, he said an adopted son. And right then I was like, ooh, I was like,
talking about, oh no.
I was like, don't you dare talk about him. and then that's when Batman was like, I will effing kill you.
Yes.
Okay, just know. Like he said, he was just like talking like, you know what? He said, as much as I hate you, and I really do, and I will effing kill you, and I will do it.
He said, you know you won't, Batman. You need me. You need me just as much as I need you.
He's like, I'm your best friend, and stuff like that. Even though I do understand that this Jared Leto version of like Joker is like a little bit different. It's not my favorite, okay?
Of course,
like when he laughed, like I was like, I always look for the maniacal, like crazy laugh, like from Joker. His laugh's like,
I'm thinking like you can't.
Oh my god.
I don't know if they was like, you gotta be quiet.
I don't know if it's because you gotta be quiet, but that laugh wasn't hitting me. So
it was like that. But I did like the dialogue between them. The dialogue between them was lit.
Yeah.
That was great. It was amazing. I was like, these two. I'm excited for whatever Justice League 2, where they probably gotta go back in time
and Martian Manhunter even introduced himself to Batman because he was like, Darkseid not done here. I was like, no, y'all done fighting.
No.
But that anti-life equation, he's still coming after that.
They ended up killing Steppenwolf, and that was a dope scene where I kept calling Steppen. What do I call Steppenwolf?
Steppen.
So I keep calling Steppen like Curry. No, but they like had a dope scene where they killed him, set his body and his head to Darkseid.
Darkseid,
right
to the portal. Once they like separated everything, the portal was closed, and they killed Steppenwolf, and like they was using that man like a volleyball.
Yeah, they was slam dunking him through the portal.
And then Wonder Woman came in and slashed his head off, and then just sent it through the portal and everything.
But before he was able, before he died and stuff, he told them that he found the anti-life equation
and it's on Earth.
Yeah. So and then Darkseid was like, we're gonna have to do this the old ways and go up to Earth personally. And I'm like, oh my goodness, the setup that he's doing.
And it was funny because when we saw that part, it was a chunky 30 minutes left in the movie. So we were like, is he coming now?
I thought when they killed Steppenwolf, that was the end of the movie. It looked like it was like perfect time to roll credits. They was like, nah, we still got an extra 30. So the actual thing would have been 3 hours and 30 minutes if they would have stopped before they did the epilogue.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is he gonna come like right now?
I said, are they gonna fight him right now? No, it was just a bunch of setup. It was just a whole bunch of setup. But everything was good.
This movie was way better than the first one. Like, like to be honest, I don't even recall the events of the first one. Like I recall like certain scenes, but like a lot of it, I'm just like lost as to even what happened.
I was thinking about rewatching the first one. But I was like, no.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, I'm like, no, let me just watch this one and then go back and watch the first one to see what the differences was. First of all, differences I saw was the color grading. They had that, remember that dark, that red, dark color grading, and it was just like really bad. They took that out. So you could clearly see the scenes now. And he had, oh my goodness, it was just so many great scenes.
I just want Snyder to have full control of the next one if they do it too.
Yep.
Let Snyder do it.
Let him do it.
Just let him do it.
Let him do it.
Let him have the control because this one was good.
This one was great. I'm so happy that he was able to redo everything and do it in his vision, and I liked it. It was good.
And we were able to watch it
at home too. That's you gotta give them a big HBO and AT&T. Everyone involved, a big W for letting us be able to watch it at home during quarantine.
I'm like, we don't want to go out
we can sit there and pause it and use the bathroom like you did.
Like
and then come back. And then, we had our popcorn. We was just chilling in bed, relaxing. And it was amazing. I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't really give movies 10.
Have many complaints about it.
This is no complaints. They did everything right. They did everything right.
It felt good.
The fights, the story, how they told the story, how much more in depth they went about it, the setup, the extra 30 minutes at the end of the movie.
Was good.
Was great.
It was great.
I think we talked about everything. We didn't talk much about Aquaman because we already got pretty much Aquaman's whole story
didn't really change.
Right,
much.
Bruce Wayne.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne.
Like he want to be alone. Yeah. He don't like the Atlantean people. He don't mess with them. Like that.
He didn't really. He got his other movie. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Wayne went to go find him, and then they had that little exchange with, he coming to find out he know their language, which was pretty good, and and they showed some cool scenes.
Language that he knew where he was staying at.
Yeah, where he was staying
at. That wasn't Atlantic.
He was pretending like somebody else. He was pretending like he knew, like he didn't know their language, and then he spoke their language. At the end of the discussion, and then Batman, I'm rich. He said, you let me tell me where the Aquaman is, I give you $20,000.
And even Flash said that. He was like, what are your powers? He was like, I'm rich.
Right, yeah, so you get a lot of good.
And then we also had like the banter because me and you were like, he's basically Iron Man.
He's basically Iron Man.
One, though.
He's the first one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if you compare the two, they're pretty much the same character.
They pretty much are the same character.
I think that if they were without the suit, I feel like
come on, come on now,
because he knows how to fight.
Yeah, come on now. I don't like making conspiracy. We're not Marvel or DC fanboys and girls.
I'm a fan of both.
I'm a fan of both.
I'm just calling it like I've seen.
I'm just saying. And you go, it is what it is. Listen.
I'm about to say DC a little darker than Marvel.
Yeah.
They be dealing with a lot more stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna effing kill you. They drop.
You will never hear that in Marvel. You never hear the F-bomb.
Well, you might.
Like Cyborg even said F the world. Because Diana said, we got to save this world. Cyborg looked at her deep in the eye. He said, F the world.
Right. It's like, and they dropping the curse words. So you gonna get that too. You gonna get that. You gonna get the curse words too.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, that was our review, man. It was everywhere, but this is how our reviews are.
They always are.
There's no, it's 10 out of 10. Okay.
We're not professional.
Critiquers or reviewers. We like it. We don't. That's straight up how he is in the show. Always will be. But I highly suggest you guys watch it for yourself and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe and share some more.
No, you're supposed to like and then I say subscribe.
Anyway,
and share. Yeah.